What you off about your country? Hey yo, it's AskReddit channel. New Zealand, the cost to get there out of New Zealand, we're just so alone. The population density, you can't even spit out of a window without it hitting at least 5 people here in Bangladesh. Egoism, corruption, lies, I'm talking to you, Romania. In 1994, the ANC essentially ended apartheid in South Africa. This was great, and Nelson Mandela was great, and South Africa really did well in the late 90s. However, since Mandela's term ended, the party has been getting more and more corrupt, nepotist, and incompetent. It's at the point today where South Africa's government is actually a joke, and yet people still vote them in every year, out of some twisted sense of we owe them for liberating us. That was the old ANC, and it's long gone. The current leaders of this country are ridiculous. Corruption is out of control. 20 years on and the majority of the black population still live in poverty. Nothing will change unless the voters wake up. But with the government keeping the poor uneducated and promising false promises, nothing will change. I can only hope that as the middle class grows and as education improves, more people will wake up and turn to opposition parties. But at this point, the ANC is the worst thing to happen to this country. Philippines, slow, expensive internet. Iran, I can't complain. Edit. Hey guys, guess what? Typho by posting a comment. Canada, I find we have a tendency to ignore important stuff in our country in favor of judging America. Browsing Amazon Star Wars stamps, $8. $9.90, that's pretty cheap. Shipping, $49. Or what? Oh, come on, Australia. Turkey in a nutshell, browsing Amazon. A nice semi-professional camera, $500. I'll probably buy it from here. Shipping, $28. Zero there, worth it. Import fees deposit, $310. Zero though, come on. In the USA, shipping for razor blades, $20 for a 5-pack locally. Go online to Turkish website, $20 for a 100-pack including shipping. South Africa, the crime, I hate it so much. This is an awesome country, but the crime is a bit much. You all need a South African Batman. Singapore, it's restriction on the press. We have crime and dirty places in our city. But because the media is practically never allowed to cover or report on that, we're the cleanest city on earth. India, my people's capability to make their surrounding a mess. Our houses are clean, but boy do we take care of our public places. Politicians, mafia, and their uneducated crowd of supporters goons. Education system where you can graduate college and teach freshman students full-time from the next day where students are fed gibberish from the 60s where every student religiously subscribes to a tuition after school and basically pays more to mug up the same thing they did not pay attention to a few hours ago where even recreational sports is considered as a waste of time where in some very rare co-ed college, dudes and dudettes are not supposed to even touch each other, mending money by exploiting religious beliefs of my innocent and heavily superstitious fellow citizens. US, how early our election cycle starts. Before every election, we get a year or two of candidates spouting platitudes, attacking each other, and neglecting their jobs as senators, governors. Then, one of them gets elected along predictable geographic party lines and does 10% of the things they promised during the election cycle and 40% of the things they explicitly promised they wouldn't. Why do we need the extra year from these people? I want to be an informed voter, but this gets me so burned out. Especially because with such a long election cycle, candidates have so much time to fill that it's not like they're doing anything to clarify their positions. We already know what those are. It's just the media waiting for them to make a blunder and then way overhype it. Saudi Arabia, edit, stop talking about Bahia. The weather and I do not sheep. If you haven't guesses, Wales. Mexico has no jobs, security, and it's very corrupt because the mob and media control the government. It's shameful, to be honest. Australia, alcohol prices and hyperbole anti-drunk laws. $8 for a beer, $18 for a cocktail. And then they throw you out if you get tipsy. Ireland, everything revolves around alcohol. Want friends but don't drink. Tough. Want to experience some event without loads of drunk people. Tough. North Korea, nothing at all. Everything is perfect. UK, the class system and stupidity of general public when in herd mode. USA, advertising on TV for prescription drugs which may cause diarrhea, nausea, blindness, infection, cancer, death, just to increase sales. Also, we allow all kinds of quack medicine to be sold as dietary supplements with bogus claims like improving your memory or causing weight loss. We even have medicine advertised to help fight the side effects of other medicines. This is getting ridiculous. Sometimes you just have to live with a little pain. Netherlands, bus drivers. America, people in my country seem to hear some small piece of information and freak out about some minor detail which may not even be true. They will hear a developing news story where none of the information is confirmed, think they know exactly what happened, get off at what they think happened, and start playing victim or blaming other people, etc. Belgium, it's boring here. Poland, communism created a total mistrust and envy in people that's still very apparent. Portugal here, people don't give about politics and what happens to this country. What matters is that Benfica or Porto is playing. Also, these dumbfucks have been voting for the same two groups for the last 30 plus years, and even though they keep with them, they still vote for them. Literally Stockholm Syndrome right here. And then they're all on Facebook, even though they are complaining about their decisions. It has so much potential, but with the average citizen being as dumb as a potato, we aren't really going anywhere. India, eating beef is a bigger offense than El Salvador. I think we're at #1 in homicides worldwide, and you can go to jail for having an abortion. They say some women have gone to jail over a miscarriage. Absolutely terrible. America, pay disparity. I make around $15 an hour with a college education. My bosses make around $300, $375 an hour. Granted, they deserve more, but that much more. Argentina, politics, government. Bureaucratic, nepotism, corruption, short-sighted policy-making, populist, nationalist ideologies. We are a country with an enormous amount of natural resources, an educated population, the foundations for incredible education and health infrastructure, creative people, etc. But the politics keep us behind from the rest of the world. Denmark, due to our fortunate role in history. We are privileged with wealth and social resources that most other countries can only dream of. Yet we're it all away on petty political vendettas against cultures that are less fortunate than ours, while collectively jerking off to an elitist delusion of us being objectively better humans merely because we got lucky with where we were born. German here. I am a broke single who has about 600 euros to live from, but I have to pay a fee of about 18 every month for TV and radio channels, which I don't even watch here. It's mandatory. We call us a democratic republic, but nobody wants to pay this. Puerto Rico, the fact that our government has officially decided to quit working towards paying off our national debt. Peas, after years of silently scrolling and judging the Reddits, I decided to make an account just to say that. Indonesia, I don't even know where to start. Thanks for watching. Share your stories in the comments.